Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Dominaria draft here on the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. Okay, so our rare ever Halicon Witness. Just wanted to say, when I first saw this card, I thought it exchanged its power and toughness, so I thought it was much better than it is. It's still pretty good. I mean, it's like a 6-mana 4/4 lifelink, which is like a Queen's agent from Rivals of Ixalan, which is pretty good. Like in some decks, but it's not insane. The ability is fine, but not insane. Seal Away is great removal, very efficient. The Eldest Reborn is an amazing card as well, though. A 3-for-1 pretty much. Eviscerate's good. So this is actually a pretty tough pick. I don't think Ever's the pick. I think it's between Seal Away, Eldest Reborn, and Eviscerate. I think I'm going to take the Eldest Reborn, though. I think this card is just really powerful and really makes you feel like you're doing broken things when you play it. Though it is very close, though. Eviscerate's also great, and Seal Away's great, and Ever is pretty good, too. So it's really hard to say what the correct pick is there. Yeah. I'm just like the card that gives me a 3-for-1. It also has synergies with other cards. Like, I mean, it can be bad sometimes against, like, Saproling decks. It's hard to say what the pick is there. I think after the Eldest Reborn, I would take Seal Away. But it is really hard to say. I think I would take Seal Away over Eviscerate, pack 1, pick 1. And then I would take Eviscerate over Evra, I think. Because Evra is just a big finisher, I think. And you can usually win with a lot of things when you get to 6 mana. Eldest Reborn is close, though. It could easily be Seal Away being the pick. But now let's get onto this pack. Urza's Ruinous Blast is a pretty good card if you can get enough legendaries. But I don't like to take it too early. I like to kind of take it when I already have the cards to support it. I think I'm just going to take Fungal Infection. Eldest Reborn is really bad if your opponent has some small creature, and Fungal Infection is a way to deal with that. It's also cheap removal, and I like cheap removal in this format because it lets you play on the draw sometimes. I mean, why would I say play on the draw? That's just the most badly worded sentence I could have possibly said. It lets you be on the draw. Like if you have like a Fungal Infection, a couple of Shivan Fires, maybe a Vicious Offering or two, you can just choose to be on the draw and be pretty happy with it. So now we are in a bit of a tight spot. Thallid Omnivore is the only black card in this pack, and it's actually a pretty good black card. I think this card's quite good, especially if you end up with Saprolings. So it's like fine in most black decks, but it's really good in Saprolings. So, and I do have a Fungal Infection to help fuel it maybe. Skizzik is another good card. I think it's really only great in aggro decks, or like tempo, or decks like Wizards that are like aggressive-ish. It's not really a good blocker. And then there's Llanowar Elves, which is a very good card. It's hard to, if I ended up black-green, I'd rather have Thallid Omnivore anyway. And I have all these good black cards, so I think I'm just going to take Thallid Omnivore here and see what my options are still. Though Llanowar Elves could definitely be the pick. The thing is Llanowar Elves would make me black-green theoretically, and in a black-green deck, I would rather have Thallid Omnivore than Llanowar Elves. Crazy as that may sound. This is a tough pick too. Thallid Omnivore is great, but since I still don't know what my second color is, if I don't end up Saprolings, Thallid Omnivore is not going to be as good as Knight of Malice. Quende Pride Ephemerate is also good. But given that I'm not white yet, it's hard to justify taking it over Knight of Malice. There's just incredible benefits to staying open because it's like Quende, pack 1, pick 1, I would take over Knight of Malice, I think. But at this point in the draft, I don't know what my second color is, so I'm just going to take the Knight of Malice. And see, here we get a little bit rewarded, because if I had taken the Quende there, I wouldn't have the Knight of Malice. And here, I think I do want to take Saproling Migration and try to move into black-green Saprolings. I think Saproling Migration is more important for the deck than Wild Onslaught is, and I think that Stronghold Confessor and Cabal Evangel are not strong enough to warrant staying in black for them, especially the Cabal Evangel. Stronghold Confessor is also pretty bad. Chainer's Torment has not really impressed me a lot. Though it could be good in like an aggressive red-black deck. Though those decks usually end up grindy, so maybe in black-white. Though I haven't played that archetype as much. I think Saproling Migration is pretty clearly the pick, though. Goes great with my Thallid Omnivore. It just fits into like the kind of theme I'm going for. Oath of Teferi is not really great. Coldwater Snapper could be the pick. Dredge Sentinel's not amazing. Don't love Gaia's Protector. Stronghold Confessor could easily be the pick. It's just so much worse than Thallid Omnivore in this type of deck. I think I'm still going to take the Stronghold Confessor, though, just because it's a black card, and I want to like stick to black. I do like Yavimaya Sapherd. it works out really well in black-green Saprolings, and that looks like the deck that's going to be working for me. First pack, what actually sucks, not me. All right, I like Sapherd a lot, and not going to move out of the black-green Sapling plan that I'm trying to pursue. Soul Salvage is interesting. I currently have a couple of cards that I can get back with it. I think I'll take it over Pierce the Sky. I can probably get a Pierce the Sky later. Oh, the first pack that sucked? Oh, the Stronghold Confessor? Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying, like, the draft strategy of staying one color in the first pack is a horrible draft strategy, and I was a bit confused, but yeah, that makes sense, yeah. The Stronghold Confessor pack was pretty bad. I think I'm going to take Soul Salvage here. And now going to take Llanowar Scout over Guardians of Koilos. And now I'll take the Guardians of Koilos over Radiating Lightning. Because it can, like, bounce my Eldest Reborn and be kind of neat that way. Guys, Protector, maybe I end up with a couple of Jousting Lances and want to play it. Llanowar Envoy, maybe I play it if I really need fixing and I have a great card to splash. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how this pack went. I have 6 premium cards for the black-green archetype. I have Soul Salvage, which I could easily play. And a bunch of playables in my color. So I'm going to get rid of my optimism a little bit, and I'm going to just put in all these cards, because all these can be played in the deck. Yeah, I agree, Space Rodeo. Also, welcome to the stream, Space Rodeo. I do not think I've seen you before, and I would just like to say welcome. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why I talk like that. I think it might be because Saffron Olive does. And he's really funny. I really like his stuff. And he goes like, welcome. Yeah, new people are always welcome, Space Rodeo. I also like the username. Pretty cool. Ideally, getting rid of this card. We're just going to put our non-creatures or cards that we want to play on curve off to the side. Oh, man. This is tricky. Okay, so Precognition Field's decent if you're blue. Bolas's Clutches is definitely the pick if I was blue, but I'm not blue. So we have Eviscerate and we have Saproling Migration. And in a Saproling deck, I think Saproling Migration is better in a lot of scenarios. Ideally, I wouldn't play that card. This is actually really tricky because I don't really have any removal, so Eviscerate would be good for me in that sense. I also got a kind of late Saproling Migration. I think I'm going to take the Eviscerate just because I don't really have removal effects. But Saproling Migration, if I already had 1 or 2 Eviscerates, I would definitely take the Saproling Migration. Like, if I had a couple of Eviscerates or good removal spells, I would take them. But I do think I need the removal effects here, given that I only had, like, Eldest Reborn. Ooh! Wow, that was kind of embarrassing. Ooh. Ooh! That's even worse. Oh, no. Oh, man. Jeez. Territorial Allosaurus is just great. 4 mana 5/5 is way above the rate, especially in limited. So this card's going to be better than Settle the Score, even though Settle the Score is good. And important to remember, Settle the Score is a sorcery. It is good removal, but I do have a little bit of removal already. And 4 mana 5/5s are just huge. Like, if I play this on turn 4, I can just start making my opponent chump block or just do a huge chunk of their life total. It's just a massive card. So yeah, I'm going to take it over to Settle the Score. It also is removal later in the game, so like, since I'm not really casting Settle the Score until later anyway, having a deal 5 damage effect is like pretty much like a removal spell in many scenarios. So yeah, we're going to take the Allosaurus. And now we're going to take Llanowar Elves. Memorial to Unity is nice, and I would take it over like a medium card. Like, I definitely would take it over Llanowar Envoy and Corrosive Ooze, but Llanowar Elves is just great, especially when I have like cards like this, that if I get this on turn 3, I just pretty much like can't lose, and it's a pretty good card. Now we're going to take Caligo Skinwitch. It isn't a Saproling, but it is a card that I can play on turn 2 if I need to. I can also kick it later, and it's going to be very good then, and I just like cards like that. Okey-doke. Gift of Growth. Oh man, Benelish Marshall. Dang, I'm not playing those colors, but that card's kind of sick. I'm also not going to splash a Rona in this deck. Or play Rat Colony. So Gift of Growth is fine. It's not insane, but it's fine. Okay, I don't really want a second Soul Salvage. Now I'm going to take Pierce the Sky, I think, for a sideboard card over Adventurous Impulse, which I wouldn't mind. I would play this card in the deck. I'd play one copy of this, or maybe even 2. But Pierce the Sky is going to be a nice sideboard card, maybe even a main deck card, depending on how my interaction counts level out. And now I think I can start being a little bit optimistic, getting rid of that guy, getting rid of this dude, getting rid of the Stronghold Confessor even. Guardians of Koilos only has synergy with my Eldest Reborn. So I think I'm going to get rid of that as well. I feel confident that I'm going to get there. I think I would actually rather just main deck Pierce the Sky, because flyers are a big problem for this deck, because I can usually like endlessly jump on the ground and stuff. And this is why sticking to one color is such a big thing, because like if I had taken the Quende, I would have had a white card rather than having all black cards pretty much, and then like I would just not have a Knight of Malice, whereas I was pretty much guaranteed to play this card, so I don't know. Quende could still have been the pick. I don't want to be too firm on that. I'm not sure, but Yavimaya Sapper is just what I want here. Another Sapperling Maker, pretty perfect for the deck over Memorial to Unity, because Yavimaya Sapper is a really good card in this deck, and Memorial to Unity is just better than filler cards, and Yavimaya Sapper is going to be better than filler. I'm really liking this deck. Wish I had another Thallid Omnivore at some degree, but I think Knight of Malice over the Thallid Omnivore is good when I don't know if I'm going to be playing green as a second color. That's just my opinion. Oh, I can get rid of the Llanowar Scout too. I'm feeling good about where I'm at with this deck. It feels pretty strong to me. Gift of Growth is probably my weakest card right now. Pierce the Sky is also a card that I could easily take out, though I don't mind playing Pierce the Sky. I have 14 good cards right now and a boatload of playables in the sideboard. Only plays blue-red. I don't even know if I've played blue-red once this format. Time Traveling Wizard. Hard to say. Maybe I did play it once. Only plays blue-red. I don't even know where you got that from. Oh, that was... Oh, man. Thank you so much, Kahlua King, for the follow. I really appreciate it. The music startled me. I don't know why it always startles me. Time Traveling Wizard, you got only plays blue-red from when I was playing Hour of Devastation, and blue-red was like the best archetype, and I would just like semi-force it if I thought I could get into it, and it worked. But yeah, Hour of Devastation was a great draft format too. I really enjoyed that one. You could do so many fun things. I would always take the Cycling Deserts and have like 6 cycling lands so I could never flood out. And those are the days. And, ooh, Jousting Lands. That's a good one. Nice little pickup for the deck. Makes my Sapperds and Sapperlings all pretty nice. Don't really need a Primordial Worm here or another Soul Salvage or a Blood Tallow Candle. So, pretty happy to get a Jousting Lance. Pretty late one too. Why is Gitu Chronicler in the pack? The red drafter should have taken it. Ah! This card's good. You should play it most of the time. I mean, you should play this every time you're a red deck, pretty much. Unless you have literally no instance. Even then, you could still play it. Sparring Construct, not great. World Fury, I'm not that color. Demonic Vigor. Don't really want to play this card. I think I could just take Wall. Probably not play it. I mean, almost guaranteed not to play it. Cabal Paladin seems bad in my deck. I think I have one trigger for it. Guy's Protector's probably better. But it's still bad. Why is there a last pick Gitu Chronicler? I'm so confused. Ugh, maybe I should have been blue-red. I'm just kidding. My deck is sweet. Dang. If only he was Jund. Oh my gosh. My deck is actually great though. Look at this curve. The glorious curve with only 7 creatures. I am going to open Slimefoot and be happy. That is a bold prediction, but I like it. I like the prediction. I do need like 6 creatures next pack. I agree, Space Rodeo. Though, keep in mind, I am not actually short on creatures. If I really need creatures, I can just play some of these junkers. Why is Skizzik in the pack? Why is Skizzik here? It's 4 cards left. What is the madness? I'm just taking it over Cabal Paladin. I do not need Cabal Paladin. I'm going to open Daragaz and decide to splash it. I mean, Daragaz is the card worth splashing for. Let's go. Rally cap on. Let's go. Clearly nobody is drafting red. Or maybe the guy immediately to my right is drafting red. Because that would be a fair explanation. Because, oh my god. What? I could literally switch into red! Oh, man. Okay, so what this tells me is the guy to my immediate right is probably drafting red. Because in that, and he's probably the only one. So that would mean that I'm just screwing him over for no apparent reason. But if he was taking, because I didn't see any good red cards pack 1. Or maybe I saw like a Skizzik that I decided not to take. But for the most part, I didn't see any great red cards. So the guy to my right, if he's taking all the best red cards, then all the they're just coming around. And if he's taking like the best red card, and then the pack just goes all the way around the table back to me, I see all the good red cards late, when instead he should be seeing them all. So I'm kind of screwing him over by just hate drafting him, but there's really no reason not to, because there's nothing for me. But how do I get a 4th from last Skizzik? Ugh. And that's one of the classic tricks. I might actually make a video on this about how to draft with your the people around you and kind of collaborate with them. Because if I see like a red card, like 7th pick in the pack there, and I'm like, wow, red must be open. Red is only going to be open from the left. So there's only 8 more potential picks to get red cards. And if I already have black cards and green cards, I only have 8 picks to get good red cards. And then the next pack, I'm going to get no red. So unless I have like almost all green cards, say I had like 10 green cards and 2 black cards, and I get a really good red card, and there's 8 cards left that I could get to see, and I've already seen some of the pack or something, so I know that most of the good cards are going to be gone. Switching into red is not necessarily worth it, because the guy to my left is taking the best, is not taking the best, he's passing me all the red cards, but the next pack, the guy to my right, who is probably playing red, is going to be taking all the best red cards, and I'm going to get nothing. So it's just not usually worth it to switch pack 2. But it seems like you're like, wow, red is really flowing. And it's only really flowing because the guy to my right is playing red. And so you're just going to get screwed over pack 3. Is real versus well, let's all try to get the best decks and not play each other. Well, there is 1 in 6,000 odds that I play against the guy to my right. Wow. Holy smokes. This is like a really tough pick. Rite of Bells Unlock is a great card, especially when I have like tokens defeated, because the tokens themselves are relevant for cards like Dallet Omnivore. Cast Down is a great removal spell. I don't think I'm taking Cast Down though. I already have a couple removal spells. There's a Spore Crown Thallid, which is just nuts when I have like double Yavimaya Sapherd and a Sapperling, but I don't have an insane number of Thallids, I guess. There's another Sapherd. Welcome to the stream, Want Wings 24. Yeah, this pack is absurd. Ancient Animus I don't really want to play, but Spore Crown Thallid, Dallet Omnivore, Yavimaya Sapherd, Cast Down, and Rite of Bells Unlock are all cards I would play. And I think I want to take Spore Crown Thallid. Strange as that may sound. It's just so good in this type of deck. Rite of Bells Unlock is great too, though. It's not good against blue decks, though, because they can usually bounce it. If I took Rite of Bells Unlock, I could also play... No, I don't really need Guardians for that one. I think I'm going to take Rite of Bells Unlock and try to wheel one of the good green cards. Yeah, Spore Crown was my pick if that one wasn't in the pack. Now I'm going to take Sapperling Migration. I'm regretting immediately not taking the 2/2. Sapperling Migration is going to be great in this deck. Just play Sealed just for that pack. Because this card can just win you the game on its own a lot of the time, and the tokens are not irrelevant. Sapperling Migration is great, though. It's a little bit better than Sapherd, so I am going to take it. This is where I'm really going to get hooked up, though, because remember, oh man, perfect. Llanowar Elves is great. I don't really need a Grun. I think I won't have trouble winning the game once I get to the late game. I just have all these Thallids running around. Grun is good, but I think Llanowar Elves to speed me up is going to be great as well. Though I do like Grun. Don't think the person to my right is red. What makes you say that? Did I see a good red card there that I decided not to do? Dang. If those Yavimaya Saphirds wheel, because I remember one of the other reasons that I took the right was because I remember that I got so many late good green cards in my last pack that I didn't really necessarily think I needed it. Because he didn't take the 2-headed giant. Oh. I mean, yeah, it's an okay red rare, but I would like take Shivan Fire over 2-headed giant. I would take a lot of removal spells over it. There were like 8 good red cards when I took Migration. Yeah, I'm not really looking to switch. I think this is one of the best archetypes, and I have a pretty good version of it. This is definitely a deck that wants to be on the play. Whenever you have multiple Llanowar Elves, it's just so much better to be on the play. A little bit of a whiff here on the pack. Zalfrin Void is not really playable. Blessing is not great. I think I'm just going to take Mammoth Spider. Can help me against flyers. That's currently like my only card that can deal with flyers, other than the Pierce the Sky. Should have looked at the pack more. Yeah, at this point though, I'm set in black-green. I'm not going to switch into red. So it doesn't really matter what the guy to my right is in anymore. That's like more useful when you're determining what you're in. And even if later in the draft you're like, maybe the guy to my right is cutting me, a lot of the point you'll be too late to switch anyway. A lot of the drafts, you will be too late. Too late. You are too late. You arrived too late. As soon as I put my rally cap on, guys, all of the cards started flowing. Oh, yeah, you're just theorizing. Yeah. Wow. What? Oh, I need to turn the lamp off. In real life scenario, it matters. Yeah, I guess. Oh, that's much better lighting. My deck seems great. Rite of Bells and Luck is probably worse than that. Fungal Infection's great here. Another Sapperling Maker, but I really want another Thallid Omnivore. I think one of the cards I wanted from that first pack is going to wheel. My deck's going to be pretty decent on the draw, too. Maybe I just want another Mammoth Spider to help me against flyers. Fungal Infection's got to be good. I really do want to have Sapperlings. It's hard, though, because Mammoth Spider is pretty medium, but it fits a weakness of my deck. But let's look at curve. My curve is absurd. You think I want a Spider? It's a tough pick, because Fungal Infection is ooh. Grun. Hello, friend. Hello, old friend. Another Gitu Chronicler. Yeah, the guy to my right probably isn't red. There's probably just not a single red drafter this entire table, and I could have had a great red deck. But I think my deck is pretty great, so. Yeah, the Spider could definitely have been the pick. I will not say that's false. I do have a Pierce the Sky and a Mammoth Spider, so I'm not dead against flyers. But, yeah. It is kind of a weakness of my deck. I can endlessly jump ground stuff. I don't love Fungal Infection either. I might not even play both of them if I have a good enough deck. But then again, I might not play both Mammoth Spiders. Mammoth Spider is distinctly medium. Distinctly medium. That's how I describe many things. Grun's a great guy. Aven, Century Drake, and Windgrace. Aha, another Pierce the Sky for the sideboard. Perfect. Fire Fisted Up. I could have had a great red deck. This card's good even when you don't have a ton of wizards, and if you get a couple wizards, it's even better. Don't really need Gift of Growth now that I have Fungal Infections. Fungal Infections galore. Though I do think Gift of Growth is quite good. Maybe I do want Gift of Growth. Baloth Gorger. Another Gitu Chronicler. I could have had 7 Gitu Chroniclers if I just only taken those. Crazy. Madness. And this is the pack. The Moment of Truth. The Moment of Truth. What wheeled and what did not. My best scenario would be I get the Spore Crown Thallid or the Thallid Omnivore. And then the next pack has the Yavimaya Sapherd. Because those were the 2 cards I really wanted. More than anything else in the whole wide world. All I wanted was a Thallid Omnivore. Or a leader, whatever the Lord dude is called. The Lord. What did I take over? I took Rite of Bells and Luck. Rite of Bells and Luck is a more individually powerful card versus the Synergy pick. And the Synergy pick could have been better. Not to be. Whoa, so someone took the Lord. But easy Thallid Omnivore for me here. I don't need the Ancient Animus. Yavimaya Sapherd. Yavimaya is too good. You won't get it. That message did not age well, time traveling wizard. I do want Thallid Omnivore more than I want the Yavimaya Sapherd, though, because at this point I have tons of ways to make small dudes, but I don't have as many good ways to spend the small dudes. I have Jousting Lance and I have 1 Thallid Omnivore. I think the second Thallid Omnivore is going to be great. And I'm just going to be very happy to have this. And I think there's going to be a Yavimaya Sapper next pack. Bold prediction. Actually, it probably won't be, because that was the only good green card. It aged amazingly. Yeah, I won't get it. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. But I think I do want the Thallid Omnivore more. Just like Trove of Temptation is a good card. Oh, that card is not good. Why? Oh, man, you're just memeing me. Man, that was a lot of memes in a row. Memeing me. Crazy stuff. So this is 23 very good cards. The other Yavimaya Sapper I should have expected not to come back because we saw the... this is not really a 3-drop. We saw the what's the leader guy called? The 2/2 that pumps all my saplings. I really wish I had that card. Because if I had, then the guy probably wouldn't have taken the Yavimaya Sapper, because he probably was like, maybe I'll speculate on this guy. I probably have a couple sapling makers, like a sapling migration. It could be good. And then he saw the Yavimaya Sapper next pick, and he's like, obviously I'm taking this. Whereas if I had taken that, someone else would have gotten the right of Bells Unlock, but I would have ended up with both of those cards in my deck. I would definitely have the 2-drop. So it's tough to say which is better. Tough to say. Ooh, Foil Forest. Let's go. I'm actually going to run that in my deck to tilt the enemy. I think my deck is good. You like the Dominaria lands? I don't usually look at the lands all that much, unless they're like, whoa, that land is so good. Look at all the red cards I got without even trying. Double Gitu Lava Runner. Double Gitu Chronicler. What the heck? Okay, any cards in sideboard I want. I don't really want that. Landwell Envoy. That is not great. Yeah, this is not going to be my deck. I do have Land Worlds for more mana. And these cards are kind of like medium in the late game, but I do have some stuff to spend my mana on. I have Baloth Gorger, this guy. I have Sapling Migrations. Color. I'm definitely going to go 9-8 in favor of Forests. I could go even 10-7, but I do have a double black 4-drop. I think the fungal thing... Why can't I remember that guy's name? The Thallid Lord. No Broken Bond. Sad day, Ewok. Indeed. I did get double pierce this guy, though, which is nice. And the second Thallid Omnivore was actually really clutch, because I needed ways to use my small saplings to advantage. Spore Crown Thallid, thank you so much. Yeah, the Spore Crown Thallid. If I had Spore Crown Thallid and Yavimaya Sapper instead of Rite of Bells Unlock, thank you. Yeah, thank you, chat. The benefit of Twitch chat. Not only do they give me incredible plays, but ooh, I would like to play first. Ooh, I would like to keep. Depending on what I draw, I might not even play Sapling Migration on 2. It's just more effective at turn 6. And I don't have very many lands. I'm just going to play it. Ride is nasty. No worries. Yeah, Ride is a good card. I've had it in my deck before. It's not as good against blue decks, but... Mono green. Let's go. I mean, against blue decks, you're going to have a flyer, and I can pierce it. No, you're evil. You're the spawn of evil. I think I'm going to Gift of Growth. Just because the 2/2 is actually kind of annoying. Because 2/2s can block my 1/1s. Also, it's a wizard. I look like a genius. I saved myself damage. A legend. Swamp. Perfect draw. Never didn't have it. Oh, yes. Now he's going to tap out for a 4-mana flyer. I'm going to play my Mammoth Spider, and then I'm going to draw something good. I'm going to send with the Knight of Malice. I'm not afraid of you. I'll play Mammoth Spider. If he has Syncopate, he has Syncopate. I'm not going to not cast something. Now I have two good attackers, and he probably has something to play. Blink of an eye. Okay. Sure thing, bud. Sure thing, buddy, old pal. No. Ooh, it's a 5-mana flyer! Just what I like to see. Perfection. Pierce the sky. Send all would have been reasonable. I don't really want to have my guy eaten, and I do want to cast my Mammoth Spider, and he will block. So I would have to like spend my turn 5 casting a 1-drop instead of casting a 5-drop. And I don't know he's going to play a flyer. I just hope he does. Okay, so now I'm going to pierce the sky it. Where did he scry? He put a card on the bottom and 1 card on top. Attack for 2. Play the old Sapherd. He's mad now. I don't know how mad the opponent is. Oh, is he drawing 2? Oh, no, not another one. That's not fair. Dang it. I'm going to definitely bring in my other Pierce to Sky, it seems. Man, you're no fun opponent. Aha. Mammoth Spider. So much value. He has the land that can draw him 2 cards, though, so I'm definitely losing this game right now. I only have 1 Pierce in my deck. And he has infinite Cloud Reader Sphinxes, it would seem. Attack me. I'll block. I'm not afraid of you. Okie doke. There's my Llanowar Elves. Mammoth Spider can actually take this guy down, which is nice. Keldon Raider. He can attack with both his flyers, but then I can kill this one, which is great. He only has 1 card in hand. Divination. I spoke too soon. Wow, playing around Fungal Infection? Why wouldn't you attack both flyers there? Tricky, tricky opponent. Ooh. I need to get up to 7, so I have 5, 6 right now. Definitely going to wait on that. I will... Just to avoid misclicks, it's best to go like cast with Kicker. Like that. And then next turn, if I draw a land, I can Territorial Allosaurus with Kicker, kill this guy. Fire Elemental. Relic Runner, okay. I don't know why he's not attacking. Oh my gosh. This card is going to be absurd. What the hell? I think I can just kill him in 1 hit if he doesn't block it. Does he have another Cloud Reader Sphinx? Wait a memory. He's milling me, though. He milled Llanowar Elves Swamp Forest. Yeah, if he played Radiant Lightning, I would cry. I would break down in tears. Space Radio. Adeliz. Okay. His deck seems decent. Okay, yeah. I can kill that at some point, but not now. Huh. I think I'm just going to kill Cloud Reader Sphinx, maybe. If I attack with this guy, I sack a couple tokens. And then I kill a Sphinx. Or I kill this guy. I think I'm going to kill a Sphinx, though. So this guy is kind of scary. I should have killed the equipped one. That was really dumb. Why didn't I kill the equipped one? It's the exact same. It's literally the exact same creature. Or I could have killed the 5/4 to make it harder for him to block the salad. There goes my flyer. Wait, whoa. Yeah, he does have to kill this, I guess. Haha. Sweet justice. Justice is a bit dish best served cold. Huh. He has another spell. I'm going to block this. Okay. Why wouldn't I save the Eviscerate? Because I don't want to start taking a beating. Dang, I need to draw one land and then I'm all good. Don't need to attack right now. This can now block that. This can block there. I guess this can block there too. I'm in a tricky spot. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Did I mess it up? Oh my gosh, I could have saved it. Attacked, I sacked one thing, and then I played like nothing. I played Eviscerate. No, I didn't have the mana because I could have sacked one creature and this does 5 and it has 3 toughness. Opponent's going to deck themselves before I'd find my last land to play my Allosaurus. The spell does 5. Could I have sacked 2 creatures? I thought I only had 1 mana up. Because I played 4 for my Eviscerate. And I played 1 to sack a creature on my turn to keep it alive. No, it wasn't Wizard's Lightning. We'll make him use a spell if he has one. Yeah, I did not think I could save it. It's okay, Space Rodeo. I could definitely have missed something like that. I have been known to zone out, and I zoned out once, and my opponent I had a syncopate in my hand, and I just didn't do it. I didn't use it. I'm going to fungal infection this thing. End of turn. Because this thing could like chip in for some damage, and I just want to make sure it's dead. Oh my gosh. What to get back? I could get back the Thallid Omnivore. Oh man. Okay, we're just going to attack him for 4 here. Llanowar and Thallid Omnivore. And now I finally will have enough mana. Finally, after all these years, to cast my Territorial Allosaurus. All I want to do is cast Territorial Allosaurus. Get you Lava Runner, sure. He can just draw 2 cards whenever he wants with his land, but I don't have mana to re-equip to the spider. It costs 3 to equip. Okay, that's fine for me. That means he can't kill my Territorial Allosaurus. My Territorial Allosaurus. Killing the 4/5 for once and for all. Please don't have syncopate. I beg of you. I don't ask you for much. Dino fight. It's like dynamite, but dino fight. Okay, send in for 4. I think I have him dead next turn. He's not blocking. Yeah, he's totally dead. He's drawing 2. I have infinite jump blockers on the ground. He can't have haste flyers, really. Let's look at his graveyard, see what he has in his deck. He has Trickster. Okay, so he has Opt. He has multiple 3/4 Sphinxes. His deck is good. Definitely want all of the anti-flyer cards I have. He's equipping. Oh my gosh! Will I have to throw a token in front of it? Oh, I really don't want to die to run amok. Yeah, I'm just going to play around run amok by blocking with this guy. Okay, sure. I really don't care about that part. I just don't want to die to run amok by like chumping with a token and then he run amoks and I die. If I attack with everything, I have 7 tokens. He has 3 blockers. There's no possible way I don't kill him, right? Boom, got there. Yeah, playing around the card that kills you is definitely a good move in general. Definitely bringing in my Pierce the Sky. What do I want to take out? I think Eldritch Reborn is going to be good. Rite of Bells Unlocked going to be good. I don't love Gift Growth against him. I also don't love Fungal Infection. Fungal Infection should be fine. No, rats. I'm gonna mulligan this. Yeah, both sagas in the bottom half. I couldn't have cast the other the one saga, so I'm pretty glad I didn't draw Rite of Bells and Luck. Yeah, I'm just gonna mulligan this. My deck can do better. And an excellent hand. Put the Llanowar Elves on top. It's just gonna accelerate me to like a turn 3 without Omnivore. It's basically a land drop, but I can use it a turn earlier. And Llanowar Elves on turn 1 is just great. Relic Runner, okay. Cast my Migration. Please draw land. I will check out your deck, Johnny Johnny III 888 in a second. Just have to play this match or finish this game. Land. Booyah! Let's go. I think I want to lead with the Baloth Gorger because I want to just be able to attack cleanly next turn and not have to use mana on other things. Also, welcome to the stream, Johnny III 888. I'm just going to call you Johnny probably, or Joni, whatever it is, if it's pronounced differently. Don't want to assume my pronunciation's correct, but yeah. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, indeed. Looking good. I pronounced it correct. I pronounced it correct when I said Johnny III 888. Good to know that that is the correct pronunciation. Black-red is a weird color. Well, black-red is actually 2 colors. Funnily enough. Johnny 2. Oh, Johnny the 2nd. Oh, Johnny the 3rd. Johnny the 3rd works. 888 is a lucky number in the Asian culture. Good to know. Five, 7, 9, 11, 13. I could almost kill him here. Oh, this is easy, baby. Let's go. Thank you so much, Johnny the Third for the follow. I really appreciate it. Okie doke. So we are going to shrink that guy and sacrifice that thing and win the game pretty much on the spot. Things are looking up, folks. Counting with Nikolai. Can he do it? Another Cloud Eater Sphinx. Not really worried about it. I only have 3 lands in play, but this Land of Our Elves. That clutch scry to the top, baby. Let's go. Soul Salvage. Not really much to get back. I'll just sacrifice one of the tokens if he blocks it. Or I'll just trade the token for the damage. So 3, 6, 10. Actually, this is lethal. 5, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I can do it 3 times. So I can give plus 6. This is 9. Oh, I'm 1 short. Oh, that's frustrating. Completely wrecked. Woo. 17 or 18 lands for me. You chose 17. Ooh, we got there. Let's go. Now I can look at Johnny's deck. This is my deck for anyone who's curious. Curious at all. Let's see his deck. Whoa, Chain Whirler. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Is this a constructed deck? What the? Jeez. Double Wizard's Lightning. I'm not sure how good Journey Mage is. Manipulate. Oh my gosh, your deck seems great. Cyclops doesn't really necessarily belong. Let's see what you have in the sideboard. The sideboard's a bit small. Let's see. Can I see the sideboard now? There it is. He has a Warlord's Fury, 2 Radiating Lightnings, a Frenzied Rage. Huh. This seems like a pretty good deck. I might run the Warlord's Fury in this deck because you have a bunch of 3/2s that get kind of blocked. Jaya Ballard doesn't seem insane in the deck. The ultimate doesn't really do much for you. It can't really help you kick a ton of stuff. Deck seems pretty decent. I'd probably play Warlord's Fury, but that's like the only card. Lingering Phantasm could be fine in this deck because you do have 4 historic cards, but I don't think you really need it. Garn is great. Yeah, I'd probably play... The only change I'd make is I'd play Warlord's Fury probably over one of the Journey Mages or one of the Bloodstone Goblins, maybe. This seems like a 17 land deck to me, though you do have good ways to use your extra mana because you can be pretty assertive. That's just my quick take on it. Frenzied Rage is not a card that I would recommend running all that often. Ooh. Yeah, sure thing, Johnny. It's important to analyze it after your match goes, though. I don't think Warlord's Fury is insane, but I think when you have a bunch of 3/2s that want to get into combat, it's kind of nice. Also, it just gives you a card to get back with K2 Chronicler if you need one. Are you aggro? Your aggro goes 17. I mean, aggro decks can run 18 lands. Like if you have a couple value lands, I'd still recommend running 18 in a lot of decks. Whew. And we have found our opponent. Would you like to face your doom? Ooh, nice hand. Let's go. Dang, if only we had an Our Elves. Never lucky, folks. There's a land. Need one more. Ooh, that's not good against my Zapper. Wow, my deck's making me sweat it. Will I find the land? That's the question. That's why Saphir's good, because I like, if I trade with his 2/2, I end up a card. And if he uses a combat trick, I end up a card. Because the 1/1's like kind of relevant. It's not like up a full card, it's like up a part of a card, but still good with my Talon Omnivore and stuff. No! Feels bad, man. At least when I do draw a land, I'm going to have a stacked hand. Pew! Getting in for the sweet, sweet 1 damage. You never know when the 1 damage is going to be relevant. Gotcha, opponent. Dang. He played a 2/2. That gets bigger if I play a black card. That's the horror. Ooh. These are black clerics. I kind of want to get started on that one, though. Getting a 6/6 seems good against white-red. I don't really want to attack and risk my combat trick when he has mana up, because he could just have a Gideon's Intervention. Kind of wreck me. Next turn I can play Baloth Gorger and be able to block Knight of Grace. And I can maybe even have Fungal Infection up. Or I can play Thallid Omnivore and have a mana up. If I have a mana up, I'll play Thallid Omnivore. If not, I'll play Baloth Gorger. Skizik. No. No. Okay. I'll chump the 3. Take 5. Okay. Oh, no. Baloth Gorger it is. Get in for this sweet, sweet 1 damage. Never know when it's going to be relevant. I have such a stacked hand. I'm definitely chumping with a cleric on the Knight of Grace if he attacks with it. Jousting Lance. Oh, the horror. If he equips Skizzix, I'm in a bit of trouble. But my 6/6 can block it and use the Gift of Growth to survive. Okay, I take 7. Fine, you got me, opponent. You happy now? I have my 6/6. I have my land. First strike Skizzix is definitely pretty good. Hit him for 4. Just have to hope this works, I guess. Don't do it, opponent. I can also kill my opponent next turn if I don't die. So I go to 5. Yeah, that's not great. I think I still win this game. Because now he's definitely going to go for me. That's a weird main deck card to have, though. And it happens to be just absurd against my deck. So I will have to sacrifice a creature. Huh. So this creature's taking 1 point of damage. This would have 7 power, so it's gonna have to use Fungal Infection to shrink it. then I'm going to block here. I'll take 3. If he has a combat trick, I lose anyway. And then I Gift of Growth. Because I do need a creature to sacrifice this, and I don't want to sacrifice my 4/4. I go to 2. Hopefully he has nothing now. Okay, he's just equipping. That's perfect for me. I can almost kill my opponent here. Okay, I'm going to sacrifice my sapling. Then I can play my Thallid Omnivore and sacrifice my demon before I have to sacrifice 4/4. Or I could just play Grun. This can get up to 7 toughness. I'm just going to play Grun. Jump block this thing. Kill him on the backswing with my 6/6 demon. That has trample and flying. Not much I can do other than sit and wait. He didn't have anything last turn for 3 mana, so he probably won't have anything this turn. So he doesn't have any creatures that cost 3 or less. He doesn't have any relevant removal. And we win! Pachoom! Ka-cha! Got him! In before Wizard Lightning to the face. Can we do anything against this card that kills every single one of our creatures? No. We are taking out Pierce the Sky, because presumably he does not have many flyers in red-white. He probably might have a couple, but probably not that many. And what else? What should we bring in? We'll bring in Corrosive. We'll bring in. We could bring in Amaranthine Wall. Take out the flyer. Do I have a flyer? I don't have a flyer. Right, a Bells and Locks a flyer. I might bring in Amaranthine Wall. I don't think Amaranthine Wall is good, though. I'm going to bring Corrosive Ooze. Maybe to help me. It doesn't block a ton of creatures I saw. This card blocks Skizix unless he has the equipment thing for it. Yeah, definitely taking out the anti-flying spell. That was like the first thing I did. I mean, even if the demon ate the Gorger, it was like not a big deal for us. We don't care if our demon eats our Gorger as long as the demon kills him before it kills us. Wall is interesting, but I think we just want something cheaper. We could bring in Llanowar Scout, because it blocks the Knight, whereas the 2/2 doesn't. I think the Llanowar Scout's the best sideboard tech. We're going to win the late game against this deck, and being able to block his 2-drop is important if we're bringing in a 2-drop specifically to play defense. Come on, deck. Show me what you got. We did miss our 4th land drop, too, which was kind of crazy. We still won. Want Wings 24 thinks we bring in... Oh, this is an easy keep. Thinks we bring in the 3/2. I just don't think the 3/2s... It does block Skizix, but it doesn't block his 2/2 Knight. So, it's tough to say. Also, yeah, I just think that the 2-drop could be just fine. Well, now our 2-drop doesn't block the Knight. This is essentially a 4-land hand because of the Llanowar Elves, so I don't really treat it as a 2-lander. Blocking Skizix could be relevant. That is true. Just going to play my Sap Herd now. Next turn I can play Llanowar Elves plus Jousting Lance, and the next turn I can start equipping. He also had the Keldon guy, the War Leader guy. Two-drop does kill the 1 equipment I saw. See, look, he has the 2/2, but he also has the equipment for it, so I kind of got screwed either way. Llanowar Elves. Sapperling Migration. I'm just going to play Jousting Lance here. Because this way I can start attacking him back. And the Sapling Migration's fine, but it'll be better if I draw more lands first. If he has Radiating Lightning, I'm so screwed, though. I literally can't win because 2 of my lands are guys. Amazing. You actually have people watching you tonight, Nikolai, and you haven't even been plugging yourself. 22 people. That's so great. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. That's right, where I just gotta throw in the plug. Just check out my YouTube. Check out my YouTube. Throw in the plug. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Please draw land. I believe in you, Grun. You can do it, especially with first strike. Also, nobody can touch you, Grun. You're the hero we all deserve. Boom, let's go. I'm 1 mana off of Grun. I think I equip the Sap Herd. So I can start getting in for that sweet, sweet damage. I'm trading 4 for 4. And I will play my Knight of Malice. Which will make me take 5, I guess, but it'll attack pretty well. I can't even use Fungal Infection on the Knight. Did we have more lands in here? We have 17 lands. It's just a normal amount of lands. But Land of Wales is kind of like a land, so... So now we're going to trade 7 for 5, which we started off a little bit down in the race. Actually, we're ahead in the race because he can't block that, so... We're taking 5 and we're hitting him for 7, which puts us... And then we can like all-out alpha on one of our turns. Oh, thank God. I thought he was casting Radiating Lightning and I was dead. Quende, on the other hand, is easy to deal with. Actually, we're screwed. Oh my God, never mind. Quende is not easy to deal with. Did we just die here? 17, it's really deck dependent, Johnny. It really is. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God. Quende, no! You betray me! Oh man, Quende. This thing having double strike is a huge problem. I would be more inclined to play 18 if you have one of those spell lands. Wow, Quende just absolutely screwed me. If he didn't have Quende, I would win. Or if he didn't have the Pegasus, I would win. Just gonna bluff him. Yeah, we're dead. We don't have an answer to the Pegasus Courser. I guess he does have a flyer after all. But we're not gonna have our sideboard, our anti-flyer card just because he has the Pegasus Courser. This is a definite concession. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Jeez. You always play 18. I can't fungal the double strike. I could fungal the Quende, but I can't fungal the Knight because it has protection from black. It has hexproof from black. Fungal Infection seems bad in the matchup. Actually, it seems great in the matchup. It's only bad against that one card. Jeez. Corrosive Ooze is interesting. I think I'd still rather have the Llanowar Scout, though. Oh, man. If I could have fungled the Knight, I could have lived at 1 life and then probably killed him on the backswing. As it was, I could fungal the horse, but I'd still die to pretty much Xaxes. He has 2 equipments. I mean, sacrificing the Ooze to take down a lance does sound pretty appealing. Yeah, that makes sense. And if he plays one of his equipments, then this thing's pretty useless anyway. That makes sense, I agree. Good catch. Center. Peace. Peace is like a river flowing. Don't think that's actually the lyrics to a song. Opponent's deep in the tank on their sideboard. Heading into game 3 of the match. I would like to play first. Great hand. This is a phenomenal hand. Lead with 4th. No Llanowar Elves, unfortunately. Would anyone first pick a Chain? It definitely depends on the cards, other cards in the pack. For me, at least. I have essentially a lot of lands here. I don't really want to play my sap for only 2 saplings. So I'm just going to play my Llanowar Elves. Because I do have 5 mana sources in my hand. So I'm just going to wait. Blackblade Reforged. Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. Grun is a great card. Sap Herd, attack for 1. Definitely glad I have that ooze now. Whew. Yeah, Chain One is a fine first pick. Okay, attack with everything. I could like held up something to try and protect my Omnivore, but I'm just trying to kill him as fast as possible before he plays like Quende and puts Blackblade Reforged on it and I die. No! Dang. We're going to play our Sapling Migration. And we're going to play our Skin Witch. Actually, do we want to play Skin Witch? I'm going to attack him first. I could sack 2 of them, but I'm not going to. Because if I get to 6 mana, I just want to play Grun. But then the next turn, I kind of want to just make him discard 2, maybe. Yeah, I'm just going to hold Skin Witch. Because any less lands he has makes this worse. This is equipped 7. So anything he discards is good for me. I might be able to beat the Radiating Lightning. Even if he has a second one, I could probably beat it. And we're getting close to the point where he's going to have to chump this. And holding up 3 mana to protect this is pretty nice. Juggernaut, okay. Juggernaut is fine. Perfect draw. Easy Eviscerate on the Juggernaut. Attack him for 7. Don't really want it. And he concedes. Whew. This is a 5/7 attack. I could sack this to make it up to 8, and that way 2 of my guys are lethal. But yeah, that was a great draw of the Eviscerate, and we're headed to the finals with our cool little black-green deck. The black-green deck that could. Yes, Chain Whirler would be good. Radiating Lightning was good against me. It killed like 3 of my guys. It like 2-for-1 me, essentially. The finals have found us in good spirits. We get to go first with another great hand. We get to ramp out a Grun maybe on turn 5. Oh no, we're on the draw. Dang it. Still get to ramp out a Grun maybe on turn 5. Please no Fungal Infection. Thank goodness. It's so demoralizing when that happens, when they just Fungal Infection your turn 1 Llanowar Elves. Ooh, that's a good draw. Okay. We're just going to play our Sapling Migration for 2, and then attack him. There is some consideration to holding it, but since we're going to be casting Grun and then probably casting Eldest Reborn, I think we'd rather Howling Golem. Okay. Oh, that was a great draw. Now we have a 4-drop that can block Howling Golem profitably. So we are going to curve right out. We just need one more land. Dallet Omnivore is definitely one of the best cards in our deck. I'm glad we picked it. We pretty much always just want to have at least one. And we have Soul Salvage to get it back. So I'm definitely blocking here. And it found us the land we needed. And this is great for me because I block here. If he uses a spell, I get to kill this guy guaranteed with Eldest Reborn. And if he doesn't use a spell, then it means he's going to probably cast a big creature this turn, and I can kill that too. Bandolish Honor Guard, unfortunate. We're still going to cast Eldest Reborn. It does get us back our Dallet Omnivore eventually. And it's just good value. I don't really mind drawing extra cards. I am a synergy deck in a lot of ways, so finding more of my synergy pieces is better. And he's just a black-white good card stuff, so his 1-for-1 cards won't be as good as my cards when they work together. Eldest Reborn is also a good way for me to get value here. Howling Golem's like fine. Us both drawing is like medium. It's like pretty much no card advantage either way. He's going to be discarding a card though, and then I'm going to be getting back Dallet Omnivore presumably. I'm also able to play Grun this next turn. And I do have a Soul Salvage for even more value. Cabal Paladin, that's fine. Opponent discards a card. What are you going to discard, opponent? Plains, okay. Grun's going to be great. I'm also going to be able to put Jousting Lance on it, which won't even really matter. It means it'll hit him for 14. Okay, I know this guy has Adamant Will. He probably has like an Eviscerate here. Dreadshade, okay, that's fine. Dallet Omnivore is one of my best creatures. I get to give it back. This is why Eldest Reborn is so good. Play my land. So I have 7 mana, so I could go 3, 2, 3, then this. So after that block. So this would be 7, 14, 16. I can't kick this because I don't have double black. Jousting Lance. Actually, I will tap this. I'm just going to be attacking with Grun, make him jumping. I can also untap Grun for a good block. Oh, another Dallet Omnivore, that's nice. I also have 2 mana up to sacrifice Saplings to this guy. I'll let Dreadshade hit me. Only hitting me for 3. Windgrace Acolyte is fine. I can make him discard his last 2 cards with my Skin Witch if I draw a Plains. Wow, Sarah Angel and Seal Away. He's probably feeling pretty sad about that one. Okay, Stronghold Confessor's going to chump it. Feels bad, man. Yep. He's still chumping. This attack makes his like chump block play much worse though, which is nice for me. And then this thing can only become a 7/7, and I can make it +4/+4. I'm just going to get rid of his last card, though. Before my skin, which is completely irrelevant. Oh, it's just a plains. Feels bad, man. But at least I know what it is, so. And I can chump block his Dreadshade before it hits me for 7, and I can even gain 2 life off of that. Ooh, nice draw. I think I want to do this pre-combat. And now I will just attack with my Grun. Actually, I kind of want to attack with this, but Grun is lethal if he doesn't block. Because I can kick this. Because that's 14, 18. So let's see if he chump blocks. Dang it. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Well, shoot. Well, at least I have 2 Thallid Omnivores now. Feels bad, man. And I can't even get it back. He happened to draw the Blessed Light. Feels bad. Can't block that. Equip. You can make this into an 8/8. But I can gain a ton of life by sacking Saplings. He has to block them both, I think. Or he's dead, because he has no cards in hand, and this is 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. This one can do 19, this one can do 17, which is all it needs. Okay. Actually, can't. This is the attack step. Okay. This is 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Nine, 11, 13. I have 5 mana, so I can do an extra 10 damage here. I have 4 mana, so I can do an extra 8 damage, yeah. Boom. Easy peasy. This is why Thallid Omnivore wins games. Let's see what he has in his deck. So he has Dreadshade, a Flyer, Cabal Paladin. He has Sarah Angel. So he has 2 flyers. So I might want my other card. Ooh, he sent me a message. I can't read it yet. Adamant Will, Honor Guard, some cheap stuff. He's got a Seal Away. I might want my other Pierce the Sky. What seems bad? All my cards are great. I mean, Soul Salvage is probably bad against him. I'm going to take out Soul Salvage for a Pierce the Sky. The reason Soul Salvage is not great is because 2 of the removal spells I saw are Exile. Yeah, I missed the Elf. Yeah, that's a pretty standard thing. We're going to keep this hand. He's on a mulligan. He's on a mull to 5. And he scoops it up. Not a very exciting final game there. But we did have a pretty exciting game before that, and we managed to get the trophy. Turns out when I draft without my hat on, for at least part of the draft, I do much better. Our deck was absurd. Yeah, this deck was one of my best decks, I think. But yeah, that is going to do it for this YouTube video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for whenever I post new content. If you have any questions or comments about the draft or the gameplay, or you just want to say hi, or you have any just general comments or things like that, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and I will happily respond with my thoughts or answers. If you would like to catch me streaming live, you can find me on twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. There'll be a link to that in the description down below. If you would like to connect with me on social media, you can find me on Twitter. Tweet me at NicolaiBolas. I post there whenever I go live, whenever I have a 3-0 deck list, and whenever I post a new YouTube video. And yeah, if you have any questions or things you want me to answer, or things, you can also tweet me those or just say hi. Stuff like that. But yeah, that is going to do it for this YouTube video. I had a blast. This deck was great. It's just, I think we really navigated the draft portion well, and the games were fairly easy as a result of that because our deck was just so strong. But yeah, definitely some interesting decisions, and I think our deck ended up great. And yeah, I definitely had a blast playing it. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will talk to you in my next video.